Hey, it's Jay. Welcome to another episode of DPDDS. Today I'm reviewing the new movie, Cocaine Bear. I guess it's considered a comedy thriller. It's directed by Elizabeth Banks. So I went to go check it out. I'm pretty much caught up on movies and kind of bare bones of things to check out. This one I kind of wanted to see from the trailer. It looked interesting. It's supposed to be based on a true story. It takes place in the 80s where it was like this dope drop that was happening in Georgia. So it was all this cocaine that accidentally got lost. Unassuming bear came across the cocaine and got into the cocaine. And so I guess that's what happened in real life. And so it was just very interesting, this take of that story. It says based on true story, but that only goes so far. So this movie was directed by Elizabeth Banks. And she also directed the newest Charlie Angels movie, and she directed Pitch Perfect 2. Also in the movie is Kerry Russell and O'Shea Jackson Jr. This is Ray Liotta's one of his final films, and a host of others. It was a lot of good people in this movie that was pretty funny. It's really quirky. It was quirky because you got like the drug dealers looking for their drugs. You got these lost kids, and you got this bear that's high on cocaine and kind of wreaking havoc. And if you've seen the trailer, you pretty much know what the movie is going to be about for the most part. I was surprised about how deep it was as far as like the intertangling of the stories and the character development and stuff like that. That was pretty good. Very violent, very bloody. It's rated R and it's using the rated R-ness about it. It's interesting with the bear. I believe the bear is a CGI bear, and you can kind of tell because of the expression that the bear is making. But they did a pretty good job. It was pretty realistic. Yeah, I don't know. Is everybody just kind of quirky? It reminded me of like a Coen Brothers movie or something like that, or I don't know, Zombie Land. It reminded me of a whole bunch of different kind of stuff. With this kind of movie, I kind of wish it was a little bit more stylized because it was playing this thing where it's supposed to be based off a real thing, and it's a weird situation, and you got these characters, and some of the characters like they had these local kids that are kind of terrorizing some people, right? And almost like they were in a different movie, and they had this park ranger that acted a certain kind of way, and then you had the drug dealers that was a certain kind of way, and it's almost kind of like if you're going to decide to do something that's going to be, like I said, a certain kind of style, a certain kind of tone, then kind of stick with that. I don't know. It was about an hour and 30 minutes, but it was entertaining. I laughed a lot. The kids were cute. I liked their story. Not a long movie, pretty entertaining. Some jump scares, some comedy. You're really kind of wondering what was going to go on with the characters. You never really know for sure who was going to make it and who wasn't. So you couldn't feel necessarily too comfortable. But did I love it? I won't say I loved it, but I said it was a fun watch. And I probably would check it out again. And so it seemed like for the most part, people are really enjoying it. So I think it might do pretty well. But with that rated R rating, I don't know how many people like will be seeing it, like especially with kids and stuff, seeing it in the theater because they might just end up watching it when it comes like on HBO Max or whatever, or streaming it. But it was a fun watch and not a lot out right now. But we got some stuff coming soon, like Creed 3 and all that kind of stuff. So as far as these kind of funny thriller comedy kind of, movies, I think this is the last one I saw that seemed like it's going to be like one of those quirky kind of movies. So I'm glad I checked it out. It was a fun watch. All right. So that was my review about the movie Cocaine Bear, now in theaters. Until next time, peace.